Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, a couple of things brewing here. First thing to pay attention to on the 8 hour on Euro USD, that is I'm grouping, well, not so much grouping, but our separation of the oscillators and they moving off the highs here. That is getting pretty interesting. We don't have structure to the left too close, but far away we do. So I'm just going to put this level in here. It's was a bit messy back here in July, but that is where we are, and it is still messy. But then what I think we should be doing is just put another level in here. So I want to put that one in. So that would be the area that I'd be more interested in to buy off at the moment. If we look at this, and the reason why I'm looking to buy, the trend is up on the 8 hour here. Granted, on the weekly it's not, but we do have a potential trend reversal, and then we kind of switch that bias on the 1 hour. So if you look at this on the hour, and I'm just going to use one level here, so you've got this swing high here, which is the sort of fractal here. Then we've got this one here, which lines up quite nicely with the 155, and then you've got this one up here as well, which we kind of just smashed through yesterday. I was expecting us to hold that. We basically smashed through all of them. Now look at the oscillators grouping the upside. So this is starting to indicate that we should get another leg down. I would expect us to come and tag this 101994. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for rejection of 102797. Let's put the second level in up there. I'm not too interested in this area down here because that's already gone. So let's just delete that. So the other area that I'd be interested in is 103072. Looking to find resistance in this area, and then we're looking for another leg down to 101994. Just bear in mind we've got the Fed minutes coming out tomorrow, and we also got Thanksgiving in the USA kicking off on Thursday. So could be a bit of a muted market. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, we are again in an area of resistance here, and this one's even worse because I don't have a decent structure here that we are bouncing off. There is a little bit higher up there. Now the interesting one here is if you look at this on the 8 hour, we should be looking for rejection here. If you come back to Euro USD and we just climb in on the 8 hour, we should be looking for support down here. So there is merit here in Forex to indicate that the dollar is weakening. And if that is the case, then the markets should rally. So at the moment, we need to see what's going to happen in this area. So I would be curious. Let's get down to the hour. I'd be very curious to see what happens here at 142.835. However, look at the oscillators. Separated quite nicely. Back above for 155 EMA here. Yeah, there is merit for a long here as well. So I'm really cautious on the dollar at the moment. I'm also cautious on the indexes, and the reason for that is because we do have the Fed minutes coming out tomorrow, and that's pretty much what we're waiting for. So any premature move is going to get you either in trouble or you're going to get lucky and get something. So I'm sit on hands on the dollar. Moving on to the British pound, Japanese yen. So we spoke about this channel yesterday, and when we did the video, we were grouping to the downside here, and straight off structure, boom, we accelerated to the top of the channel. I expect us to pull back now, and probably pull back onto, I would say, something like that at the moment. So it could be 167306, or it could be all the way back down to the bottom of the channel. So that's also possible. Didn't even bother with the 8 hour here. There's nothing that changes really. We do have a bit of overhead resistance here, but we have got through that. So I would still expect some kind of a pullback here. So only interesting to buy in buying on this pair. So when we do the pullback, you'd be looking for opportunity to buy again because we want to go with the trend, and the trend is up. Moving on to Euro British pound, and we did break through the structure here does look like a head and shoulders, head, double top and shoulders. So we have broken through this area, but oscillators are good to the downside, so I'd be reluctant to be chasing that at the moment. And you can see we had the drop and then we came back. The importance of having a couple of levels to pick. And we came back to test that. There was your entry right there, your stop was there, 139 points and 250 points in the green at the moment. So for me, watch these levels. There is your closest level now. So you're looking for a pullback back to 086789. If we can get a pullback back to there, then you've got a fairly decent 180 point stop loss. And let's just see if we can see some structure to the left here. More than likely where we are now, I think. So there's the closest bit of structure. And then there's a little bit lower down, there's another one right there. So come back to the hour. Right, so we're looking for a move back up here. 086789, you can have a 200 point stop loss, and then you're looking to target 086498 and also 086249. Anyway, that's it for Forex for me at the moment. I think the pound is probably the only one that offers anything on the markets I trade. So that's what we'll be watching this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.